And we're live? Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm Rob Booker. Hey, everybody. Glad to see you here. Welcome. Happy Friday. It's going to be a great Friday. It's going to be the best Friday of all time. Glad to see you here. Welcome. What I'd like to do is share my screen, share my video, give away some prizes, do a contest. Super excited to see you all here. It's always my favorite part of the week. This has become a tradition. And this is the market's week in review. Hey, everybody, don't forget, you can actually get one of these Hey Everybody t-shirts. And I'm going to show you exactly how. So we can look at the screen here even, Justin, and I'll post a link to the Hey Everybody t-shirt. Let's see if I can do it. See if I can do it without screwing it up. I don't know if it will work. Yeah, it's definitely not working. Okay, so no emoji. So I'll give a smiley face and then I'll click. So yeah, I can't do the... So anyway, below the YouTube video today, below the video is a link to the Hey Everybody t-shirt. And here's the deal with the t-shirt today. 100% of the proceeds, I put it zero profit. So the t-shirt is as cheap as it can be. The t-shirt and the mug are as cheap as they can actually be priced on Teespring. I'll give 100% of the revenue. Not even, there's no profit. I set it at 1 penny of profit. I'll give 100% of the revenue to charity. Next week we'll announce that and I'll show you how many t-shirts we sold and whatever else. So if you want to grab one of these, we're going to leave it up for the weekend, for the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And then we're going to take this beautiful t-shirt down. It will not be available after this weekend, and we'll donate 100% of the proceeds. There's no profit. I'll just match whatever was sold, and we'll give 100% of the proceeds to charity. Why? Because I can do whatever I want, because this is my show. Second of all, I want to also say welcome to all of you that are here for the first time. Trading involves a substantial risk of loss. It's not suitable for all traders. Most people lose their money trading. It's dangerous and difficult and complicated for some people, and you just got to keep your risk management in check. Remember, keep your trade size small, stop out of your losing trades, and you'll be better off than most people will be. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results, and we're going to do a contest today, and I'm going to get you everything that you need for the contest. So, Justin, while we're sitting here, I'm going to pull together a link and some stuff that I can send to people to use. So it's going to take me a minute, everyone, to grab this link. I got to actually go to the watch page and grab the link. We're going to do a contest today for the MacBook Air. Beautiful thumbnail on the focus on the right thing broadcast, Justin. That was really nice. Okay, view this on the watch page. So I'm now going to mute my speakers so that it doesn't broadcast twice. I'm going to share this link. I'm going to copy this link. So here's what I would like to ask you if you would do. Markets Week in Review with my friend Rob Booker plus contest for MacBook Air. Watch live now. So I'll put this here. So I'm going to see if I can post this inside of the chat box on the YouTube Live. Okay, share that link on social media, on your Twitter, I guess on your Instagram. It doesn't really work on Instagram, or on your Facebook page, and share it with the world. Tell them to come on board. Tell them to come on down. Come on down to Rob Bookerville for a Markets Week in Review. Hey, everybody. And we'll have a great time. Have a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Not suggesting that we're going to have fun on Grandma's feather bed. That was somewhat inappropriate. So welcome. Nice to see you all here. So share that link. That will be our contest today for the MacBook Air. If you want to win the MacBook Air today, share the link. Go on Twitter, share the link on Facebook, share the link on social media. I don't know how you could possibly share that link on Instagram, but if you could, that would be amazing. That would be fantastic. And we should have a visit sometime today, Justin, from Igor, who is now in his 9th week of making $200 a day.
Oh, wow.
All trading involves a substantial risk of loss. Trading is not suitable for all investors. Igor's performance is unusual and exceptional, and I would not expect that every trader would be able to repeat it. However, we are going to talk to him about his experience. We're going to talk about the ups and downs of doing this. We're going to talk about the dangers of trying to make too much too soon. And we're going to have a great time. As you know, this broadcast is also all about taking a look at the charts. Boy, I wonder if Nikki is here, because we probably ought to do a shout out real quick. Before we proceed, we probably ought to do a shout out. Don't forget, my wife interviewed me on her podcast. And if you go to nikkibooker.com and click on podcast at the top of the page, you can listen to our podcast together. We're going to record another one this weekend. Not that any of you care, but my wife is pretty amazing and has some great advice on relationships and stuff. It's pretty great stuff. Okay, so that's the shout out to my wife. The reason that we're here is to look at trades. And what I want to do is jump right into it. So don't forget, you can get a Hey Everybody t-shirt. 100% of the proceeds, not the profit, every $10.25 for buying a shirt, which the link is below the YouTube video, 100% of the proceeds will be donated to charity. The t-shirts are on sale for the next 3 days, and then we're going to take them off the market. And then we might put them back up a month from now or whatever. But we want to raise some money for charity. We want to do good things. We want to be good to people out there who are less fortunate. And let's look at the charts. So we got the charts popped up here. JW. Okay. This is oil. I traded an oil option this week. So for those of you interested in the stock market, we're going to focus on that for a moment. Then we're going to take a look at the robots, and then we're going to look at the FX world as well. But a lot of you here are somewhat reasonably interested in the stock market. And I have a pretty big confession to make about my options trades, but it's pretty embarrassing. So we're going to take a look at this. What I did this week was, and I'm going to expand this so you can see it more easily. I did my same old system that you know I love to do so much. Oil, this is USO, this is the oil ETF, hit R3, which is a reversal pattern. And then it printed an exhaustion bar or candle right here. And so I bought a put that expires today, and we're going to take a look at that if I can pull that up on my account. So I bought a put, and I just closed it today. It had the potential to make a bunch of money, but I ended up with a 24 bucks. But that's better than losing money. It's a lot better than losing money. But there's also another story behind this. Remember a couple weeks ago I talked to you about trading a bear call spread on IVC. Well, it turns out that I thought my expiration on this bear call spread was last Friday. Turns out that it's March 15th. So I traded a bear call spread. I bought a $12.50 call for real cheap, and then I sold a $10 call and made 78 cents or whatever. And I thought my expiration was last Friday, and I couldn't figure out why I hadn't made money. And the reason I hadn't made money is because I'm a dummy. That's the reason. So let's hide my screen for a moment while I pull up my trading account. I don't want any passwords to be shown here. But not that there would be any passwords shown. I'm not even sure that it would matter. If you saw them, you'd probably do a better job at trading this than I would. Okay, so here we go. We'll take a look at both of these calls. Oh, this trade is not closed yet. That's pretty hilarious. So, well, we'll just take a look at it. Let's just do it live. So this is my USO put, $12 put. So right now the total return is 24 bucks still. I'm not sure why that trade hasn't closed, but I'm going to check on that in just a moment. So that's the put that I just talked about. And then there's the IVC call spread. And as you'll notice, my total return is negative $54. All trading involves a substantial risk of loss, obviously, when I'm doing it. This is not a trade recommendation, but the expiration is March 15th. So I'm going to be in this trade for a while. I do happen to sometimes make mistakes. I also bought a ton of Dogecoin. I bought it's trading at such an infinitesimal amount of money that I bought $200 worth of it. I just figured, whatever. I don't know. I'm not encouraging you to buy it. And now, if you do buy it and the price goes up, I'm just going to give all the money to charity. I just realized I probably shouldn't talk about a trade I'm already in. Anyway, I got to get out of that option, but I'll get out of that one later. Okay, that one's done. Thanks for watching that. Let's look at some comments here. David Huxtable says, "What is a put?" So when you're on the green on a golf course and you get a little club out and you put it into the cup. Hey, Rob, could you please also tell how important it is to seek fundamental analysis while trading FX? Here's the deal. Sigh. Thanks for showing up. The deal is, whatever you want to look at is fine. You could look at moon phases, astrological signs. You could call the Psychic Friends Club with Dionne Warwick, and that would be fine. But here's the deal. You got to close your losing trades. You got to keep your losses small. You can't ever let a losing trade get out of control. That's the deal. That's what's going on. How many people we got here today, Justin?
293 people.
How many?
293.
293?
Yes.
Have we hit 300 at all?
Not yet.
Oh man, we're going to hit 300. Share the fudge out of this broadcast, everybody. Let's get 300 people here. And when we get up to 300 people, so there's the text that you can share. When we get up to 300 people, we'll go for the giveaway. Mike says he's never heard of Robinhood. It's pretty great. Matt Lococo says LMAO. If it goes to if it goes to 1 penny, you're retired.
We got 300.
We got 300. Nice to see you, everybody. I love you all so much. I am so glad to see you all here. Happy Friday. It's always a joy to see you. I'm going to run through this trading system that caused these trades so you can learn something or not. This red line running up and down through the charts, what this means is that the relative strength index was overbought on 5 time frames simultaneously. The 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, the 60 minute, and the 240 minute chart, all at the same time. So it caused this red line. It's a really good indication. It's a suggestion, not a guarantee. It's a suggestion that the market is going to reverse. It's not a guarantee. Not a guarantee. If it is a guarantee, then my name is Andy Gurnatelli. And if you know what that joke is, then you win an Amazon gift card. Does anybody here know who Andy Gurnatelli is? The first person to tell me that they know who Andy Gurnatelli is wins an Amazon gift card. Thanks for clicking the thumb button up, everybody. I really appreciate that. Soonkite1, you win an Amazon gift card. Send me a message on Facebook Messenger with your email address and the country you live in. So, Italian shoe designer? Steve Levy says he knows who Andy Gurnatelli is. Let me know who he is then. Andy Gurnatelli is a race car driver. He's not a race car driver. That's hilarious. Andy Gurnatelli. Is he a race car owner? Maybe he sold all of his... He owned a car dealership or a body shop in Southern California. My wife is here. Nice to see you, Nikki. He invented STP oil treatment. Okay, Steve Levy, you win an Amazon gift card. Send me your email address and the country you live in to Facebook Messenger. So that's hilarious. Charles says, if you're a lifetime member, can you get that RSI indicator for TradingView? Yeah, probably. We could probably get that in your hands. We'll do our best. Okay, this is great. David Huxtable says it was a famous pasta maker. Oh my gosh. My wife says, can't stay long. She's going to visit our daughter Allie at school today for Go Texan Day. Yeehaw. Love you. This is great. I really, really enjoy all of you. This is great. Okay, let's... Oh, Antonella Fanni. Hello, Rob. Nice Friday to you. I'm following you from home in Cagliari. Sono stato a Cagliari da giugno di 92 a ottobre a 92, quando sono stato un missionario per la Chiesa Mormone in Italia. Ciao. Sono felice to have you here. Nice to have you here, everyone who speaks Italian. Nice to see you. Welcome. Okay, Andy Granatelli was an American businessman, most prominent. I don't know if it's Andy. I don't know if this is the same Andy Granatelli. I might be saying the name wrong. Let's look at some stuff. Brexit's going to be in the news, folks. So let's take a look at the British pound, U.S. dollar. Let's just take a quick look at the British pound. Check this out. This just makes me so excited. Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. Glad to see you here. Have we gone over 300 at any point in time?
307 right now.
307 right now. This is just the greatest day ever. So this is the RSI 5. This means that the market was overbought on 5 time frames simultaneously on the British pound, US dollar. Then, also on that same day, we hit R3. And then we produced a exhaustion bar or candle. Remember, past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Trading involves a substantial risk of loss. This is not some guarantee. This is not some Garantelli. This isn't a Garantelli, or my name isn't Andy Garantelli. So it printed 2 of those bars or candles, plus it printed Knoxville divergence. And look at that. The British pound dropped from there. That is so consistent. It's not a sure thing, but it's so consistent. Jesse says, how many pairs can be traded smoothly with the free version of Light Sale? 2 pairs, 2 to 3 pairs with the free version of Light Sale. You're better off getting a VPS from your broker for free than you are using the free version of Light Sale. Okay, just a little advertisement real quick. Justin, there is a link below this video for this beautiful shirt, for the Hey Everybody shirt. 100% of the proceeds will be donated to charity, not the profit, the proceeds. So the shirt's like $10.25, and we'll donate 100% of that, even though I don't get that money because it's on Teespring. I listed it for no profit, so we could sell a bunch of shirts for charity. So if you order a shirt in the next 3 days, we'll give all that money to charity, and I'll put that up transparently on next week's live weekend review, so that you will know that I didn't just pocket that money and go buy a 911. Okay? It's my guarantee. Andy Granatelli makes ice cream. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best ever. You were a few minutes late. Should have set the llama a bit earlier. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. I'm going to post the link to share everything. So we're going to do the MacBook Air at the very end of the broadcast. Why? So that I can string you all along for as long as possible. What if at the end I didn't really give away a MacBook Air? Wow. We've done 3 of them so far?
Yes.
So we gave 1 to Emmanuel in Australia. That was a pain. Apple thought I was doing a fraudulent transaction. It took me 2 hours to order that stupid thing. But it's not stupid. I love you, Emmanuel. Glad you're done. And then he sent me a video of his daughter opening it up. It was really beautiful. And then I can't remember who else we sent one to.
The Swan people.
The Swan people, right? So it's a family of swans. Who knows what they're... Get the flock out of here. That's what... I don't know what the Swan people... The Swan people. So, a bunch of Swan people. They needed a computer. I don't know. We... Also the Swan... Whatever. And then... one other person, but somebody's going to win it today, and I have no idea who it is. And the way that you enter that contest is share that text that I just put up on social media, and let me know that you shared it, and we'll pick somebody. Well, at the end, we'll say who shared it. Brexit is always news over here. How do you get the red-green dots on the chart for bearish or bullish candles? It's called the blah 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 blah. Look up on TradingView. It's called the. It's called the Lela DC exhaustion bars or candle. It's free on TradingView. Let's look at some more financial instruments. I hate the Japanese yen. Let's look at that. Yep, still hate it. Don't want to look at it. Don't care. Let's load the chart layout. Wow, I wore this shirt 2 days in a row because I didn't buy more than one. And boy, yesterday must have been a real interesting day for my armpits because it's not smelling good over here in the office. Okay, here we go. Palladium. Let's do dollar yen. Yep, waste of time. Let's just look at the pound real quick on the support or resistance. Boy, this is interesting. It's almost kind of like a head and it's like a deformed head and shoulders pattern. Head, shoulder, shoulder, neckline. Oh, that's the whole move. Well, that's how it works. So, Justin, this is how the market works. The market will form a shoulder, a head, and then a shoulder, and there's a neckline that goes underneath it. And what you do is you measure the distance between the top of the head and that neckline that you drew, and that's how far the market should move down once it breaks through the neckline. Little bonus educational segment brought to you by Menon. All right. Nancy says, can you use Knoxville divergence and reversal tabs on options? And if so, okay. So if I were going to trade options, Nancy, this one's for you. So I'm not giving you a trade recommendation here. I'm just telling you what I think. Deal? Deal or no deal? So let's look at what stocks were really up today. This whoa. Okay, so this is a great example. So here's what I would do. It's not what I would do, it's what I do. I wait for, let's say that I think that the Trade Desk Incorporated is some garbage stock. I don't know if it is or not. So on a day where it moves up through R3 and it prints bearish divergence, and it prints one of these exhaustion bars. So it's done all of those things, Nancy. What I would do is I would buy a bear call spread with an expiration at the end of the week if I can. That's how tight the expiration would be. Or I would buy a put with a strike price at the pivot, and it can expire at the end of the week as well. And yeah, that's what I would do. I really like the bear call spread because what you do when you do a bear call spread is you sell a near the money option. So you sell a near the money option and you buy one to offset it. You buy an out of the money call option. And the difference between those two is basically you can bank the profit on that if it falls. Because what I'd really love to do is just sell a call, but that's ridiculous because there's unlimited risk, and so you really can't do that. But that's the way I like it. Yeah, that's the way I like it. Let's take a look at all the comments. Let's give away some Amazon gift cards. I'm here for the info you share, Rob. Besides, your pleasant attitude is contagious. What a beautiful human being. What a beautiful person. Craig Kelly shared the link. Hey, Craig, I'm going to make you a winner of an Amazon gift card. So Craig Kelly, message me on Facebook Messenger. Give me your email address and the country that you live in, and we'll add you to the list of Amazon gift cards that we order over the weekend. Seema, thank you for sharing. Lloyd says, I bought the shirt, but I will explain it to my wife later. That's really funny. Lloyd, let's get you an Amazon gift card because then you can buy something reasonably inexpensive for your wife. So Lloyd, send me a message on Facebook Messenger. I know that you already know how to do that. Mr. B Busy says, hey ho, Rob, thanks, you rock. Mr. B Busy, send me a message on Facebook Messenger to Rob Booker Trader. Send me your email address and the country you live in, and we'll send you an Amazon gift card. Will you take the money or what's behind door 3? Seems like the Knoxville divergence would make sense on Nadex. Robert Frank, you sneaky little beep. Yeah, absolutely does. Yeah, I actually, for a while there, I was trading Nadex every day at 1 p.m. live, but nobody was showing up and I started to cry. But if you want to start doing that again, we could start doing that again. Tom shared the link. Nancy says thanks. Ruben says, I need a Lamazon gift card. That's pretty good. Ruben Nunez, send me your email address and you will get Nunez gift cards. No, I'm just kidding. You'll get a gift card. You'll get a gift card. Ruben Nunez, send me a message. Starting to look and learn on options. Do you like the Iron Condor? I don't even understand the Iron Condor strategy, so no, I don't like it. Karen Deep Singh, such a rude boy, Rob, and I did shared. I'm just not going to make a comment about that comment. Love you. Tisa says, I made $5 million. No, excuse me. I made $50 my first week with the Finch with my small account. Way to go. That's really cool. Dan Trader, if you want to buy the hat version, I'm trying to find a website where I can make a customized hat. So, you got it. Dan, we can make that happen. Okay. I would show up for Nadex Live, says Steve Perry. All right, let's look at more charts. I'm tired of talking with my mouth. Ooh, that's a head and shoulders pattern right there. It's kind of a mini head and... Check out this on the euro looks bearish, my friends. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Neckline was already there from a trend line that we drew. So if we drop below, that's where we would go. Right to there. Holy smokes. I'm bearish the euro. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. All trading involves a substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all peoples. But I like it. I like the sell trade. I'm going to take a little trade here. So I'm popping open the account. Is this one going to, if I put my phone up to this, will it be out of focus? Perhaps. Or I could put it up to that one. So I'm going to sell. I just want you to know that I'm actually doing it. So sold the euro. And I'm going to put a profit target at 13.10. So take profit 1.13. 1.1311. There we go. There we go. That's the trade. Or should I keep it there for a second? I don't really know why I do that. I just feel the need to make sure you know that I'm not just talking about it. Not just talking a good game. Bearish for how much of a drop on the euro US dollar, I ask myself. So as I mentioned, this is a head and shoulders pattern, a little one. There's the head. These are the two shoulders. Here is the neckline. Open the church, and there are the peoples. So, I don't know, round number 1,300 or so. Arden says, Proverbs 28:22, he that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him. What a great quote. Justin, it's so true that if you make, like, riches your God, it's like you'll never be satisfied. It'll never give you back it'll never be able to give you what you really need. It'll never fill the hole. I mean, up to the first $72,000, it'll help feed your family, which is kind of nice. So, like not starving is good, but after that, there's a really limited amount of happiness that comes from just making a bunch of money. It's definitely not the most important thing. Pierre says, when a kid learns to walk, he falls 50 times and he never says to himself, maybe walking is not for me. What if the kid doesn't have any legs? Just kidding. Yeah, that's actually true, Pierre. You win an Amazon gift card. Send me a message on Facebook Messenger with your email address and the country that you live in. Dan says, Draghi spoke and a lot of FOMC members speaking publicly this afternoon. Very interesting. Nice, nice. It's so good to see everyone here. Let's take a look. So 4-hour, let's see the 4-hour Euro USD. We'll just take a look at that real quick, and then we're going to move on to another currency pair. Yeah, downward trend. Like it. Like it, like it, like it. So, boom, down, sideways, boom, down. That's what I like. I'm even going to go one step further on this bad boy. Let's just draw a fib retracement. That's right, everybody. You heard those disgusting words come out of my mouth. Fib retracement. There we go. So if it really starts to drop, I like 1168. If it really starts to drop, that's the price that I like. You know what I like, Euro? So go take care of it. Let's take a look at maybe something a little different that we don't usually look at. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. So what we'll do is we'll go back in time on our charts here, pull up the 4-hour chart, and I'm going to draw some support and resistance. Not like that, though. For those of you that have never watched me do this, what we do is we move back in time on the charts, and we scroll back in time. We draw our support and resistance levels. And then what we do is we see if that gives us any kind of indication on price action. All trading can be reduced to this statement: price between levels. Price is always moving from one level to another. And if you have your levels on your charts, it helps you plan trades. Now, it's not a guarantee of any kind, but certainly helps out a lot. All right, let's draw some support and resistance. So we're going to connect to different high points. We're going to look to connect to different low points as well from time to time. We're going to try to get some horizontal and diagonal support and resistance on our charts. You can see here we got two tops right there. Actually, really nice levels of support there. This is not a bad idea. Well, this is a really steep trend line. We're going to go ahead and do it anyway and see if it works later. It does work later. How about that? What a surprise. Not. And let's see if we can drop a trend line across these bars or candles. Let's see if we can drop a horizontal line across these levels right here. Let's also see if we can connect these levels right there. And as you can see, these levels, look at that, returning again and again. That is really cool. Let's put a a diagonal level of support and resistance across those levels right there. We'll put a horizontal level of support and resistance right here. And maybe we're going to do a little bit of an incline level of support and resistance like this. And then we're going to color it red to distinguish it. This is a trend line that I put on top of the candle, so it's a little bit different than what I usually do. Go here to draw a horizontal line underneath the bars or the candles, and maybe put a trend line across these bars or candles. Don't really love this level here. I'll leave it there for a while, but I'm not really super in love with that level. Wow, this horizontal level right here is working again and again. Is this a horizontal level, or is this? Yeah, that's a diagonal level. Look at this, Justin. This level is amazing. Wow, that really works nicely. Go across these highs. Maybe even draw a horizontal level across these. So I encourage everyone here, get your levels on your charts. It's free, it's simple, it's easy to learn. Trend lines are available on every major charting platform while supplies last. I'm just kidding, there's an unlimited supply of trend lines available to everyone. We should give out more Amazon gift cards any minute now. And there we are. We're at the present day. Fast forward to present day. So maybe drop down to the 60-minute chart and just take a quick look at this. So these levels are working. Maybe get a level here on our 60-minute chart and then move back up. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at on the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. I like the idea that this level right here is super magnetic. And if we break above this level of resistance, that level is very, very likely to be hit. If we drop below this level, then this descending trend line would be a target, or the crossing of that trend line at 1.0220 might be real good. So that looks good. So someone's asking me why I don't really like the Japanese yen. Well, most of my trading is done with a robot, and the robot just doesn't like the Japanese yen. Our friend Tom Moore says I'm channeling Harvey Winkelstein. That's one of the lead characters in my book, Adventures of a Currency Trader. So, Tom Moore, you win an Amazon gift card. Send me a message on Facebook Messenger, and with your email address and the country you live in, and I'll send you an Amazon gift card. How many we got?
329.
329. That's a beautiful thing. Well, okay, everybody. So if you are a member, I'm sending out membership cards. It's going to take another 45 to 60 days to get all of them out. Something we're just doing for the folks. One last chance to share the broadcast with a friend. I just posted the link and the text that you can share. You can share it on Facebook. You can share it on Twitter. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It's how we get the word out. I try to help as many people as possible. I try to give away a ton of stuff. I try to make it about you, not about me. I try to tell people you don't need to buy anything from me, although if you do, I'm very grateful, and I'm going to bring you the best value that I possibly can. But I know a lot of you are in financial situations where you can't afford trading education, so I try to bring as much as I can to everyone. And I know that those of you that are members, I know that you love everybody else as well. So it's just a really good family of traders. This is a really good community. For a limited time, this t-shirt, the Hey Everybody t-shirt, which I'm now going to link to, I can make a link. I could make a specific link. Hey Everybody. If you want to buy a t-shirt, I'll give 100% of the proceeds. Not 100% of the profits, but the total proceeds. 100% of every sale, even though they don't even send me 100% of every sale. We'll give that to charity, and we'll talk about that next week. We'll add up the orders that come in. That'll be on sale for the next 3 days. I have no idea why you'd want to wear a shirt with my face on it around your house, but it's been working for me, so go for it. So I love you all so much. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you shared on Facebook, and we'll pick a winner. So we'll do a little countdown. I don't know what music we're allowed to play on the broadcast, so I don't want to hum a tune that I'm not allowed to broadcast on the broadcast. But we should have music somewhere here available to play sometime. All llamas go to heaven. Martin says, do catch Nikki's podcast. It's really great, very insightful. Thanks for sharing it, Ray. Thanks for sharing it, Dan. Thanks for sharing it, Arnott. Thanks for sharing it, Helen and Goody. Thanks for buying the t-shirt, Sue. I really appreciate that. Mark shared it. Anik said I could make my own music. Edmund shared it. Thank you very much, Edmund. Jesse shared it. Thank you so much. Henry shared it. Thank you very much. Bill, thank you for sharing it. XM says, shared. Sue, so happy to hear from you. You shared it as well. Dylan, thank you for sharing. Priya, thank you for sharing. Ed, thank you for sharing. Ray, thank you. David, thank you. Lloyd said, I did the Facebook share, but picked someone else. I sell computers for a living. That's really sweet. Hey, Lloyd, put your website. We'll put your website up next week, since you can't send a link here on the broadcast. If you got a website, Lloyd, we'll send it out to everybody. I didn't know you sell computers for a living. We should give away one of your computers. We should buy one from you and give it away. Like, then 2 people here win. That's a great idea, Lloyd. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you. I really appreciate everybody. Wow, just... Mike says 40% return for 1 year for Flash Boy. Wow. Brian says if you get the logo on a visor, I'll buy it in a second. All right, I'll work on it. Somebody should be like the unpaid chief of merchandise. Like, Dan McKay, do you want to be the... I guess I'd even pay you, Dan. You're such a nice guy. Do you want to be... Dan, you want the job as the chief of merchandise? I'll get you all the logos, and then you log into all these places, and... because Teespring doesn't let me make a hat. So I have a... So someone asked me about my computer. While we're letting everybody hear, if you're here for the first time, welcome. I just want to say I love you. I am Rob Booker. This is the Markets Week in Review. We do it every Friday. We change up the time, just to keep it interesting. And we give away prizes. We tell everybody we love them. Not everybody wins a MacBook Air every week, and that's sad, but it's just real life. And I really appreciate that all of you share the broadcast, and I actually end up feeling bad that not every person wins. Boy, I got to get over my feelings of guilt. Thanks for being here, everybody. So if you're just joining us now, That's great. Zazzle can make hats. I have a login for Zazzle. Yeah. So, Tom, I want to send you an Amazon gift card. Tom K. You sent me some books once upon a time, and they were super helpful. And I really appreciate that. Anyway, you're a winner. Send me a message on Facebook Messenger with your email address and your. I know you live in Kansas City, so right, Kansas City. I think I got that right. Andrew says, "Awesome time to be a trader. Didn't share, but love the broadcast from Holland. I love Amsterdam. I want to go to Rotterdam next. There's a nonstop flight from Houston, Texas to Amsterdam. I got to get back. I went to Amsterdam on my honeymoon with Nikki. We went to Paris and then we took the train up to Amsterdam. Okay, we gotta end this out. I have felt moved. I know this sounds crazy, but I have felt moved to call the winner, and he did share it. I don't know your personal situation, Brian, but I felt moved to call you the winner of the MacBook Air. If anybody wants to congratulate Brian, give him a shout out and a congratulations. Let's be happy for him. I'm out $1,100. So, let's be happy for him. Brian, you're the winner. I don't know what your situation is, but I just kind of felt moved that you should be the winner today. So congrats, Brian. Let me know you're still here, because if you're not here, that would be embarrassing for me. That would be really embarrassing. That would be like, he left and then he won. That would be crazy. Brian, so here's how you get in touch with me. Here's what you do. You send me a message on Facebook Messenger, m.me/Rob Booker Trader, and you give me your physical mailing address and your full name, and I'll do it right away. Last name is pronounced Shu. Brian Shu. Great. You're the winner. You seem real enthusiastic, too. I don't think I'll be getting a video from him as his daughter opens it up. But hey, listen. Cool. Hey, Dan, I'm serious. Like, $200 a month, I'll pay you. You can be the manager of merchandise and you can get a bunch of stuff going because I'm unable to do one thing at the same time. Congrats, Brian. Jason Smith, I love you. Brian, I'm just kidding around. You're the winner. I'm super happy. Where do you live, Brian? Tell us more about yourself, Brian. Let us know where you're from. And I just love the crud out of all of you. I'm so grateful for you being here, everybody. That was a lot of fun today. Thanks. I know, Ashley, I know you want to help. Ashley really wants to help us. And I was kind of thinking of maybe putting her in charge of maybe sending out Amazon gift cards or something. Because they stack up and then But that means she has to be able to log into the Facebook Messenger and that blah, 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 blah. So there's got to be something Ashley can help us with. So Ashley, don't give up on me and I won't give up on you. But mostly you not giving up on me. Because Gilroy, California. Gilroy. All right. Love you all. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. If you're watching the recording, once again, the t-shirts are available now. They're on a link below this video. I'm going to make some hats too, but I don't think they should say, hey, everybody. Although we could just have the words, hey, everybody on a hat. It's not actually a bad idea.
Because you can't print that many colors on a hat.
Yeah.
Just do,
hey, everybody. Okay, we'll figure it out. Here and Now said, Rob, you might have lost some visitors. Here at 10:55, YouTube stream showed remaining time to start as 33 minutes. The guy's name is Here and Now. So the parent's last name was Now. And they decided to give him the first name Here and the middle name And. I love your parents. I want to send your parents an Amazon gift card. And I'm going to buy them a book of baby names. I'm just kidding, Here and Now. You're great. Nice to see you. Here and Now. Here and Then. Did I say something about Igor? He didn't get in here yet. He didn't show up yet. Let's see. We'll check here. Let me just see. He said he was on the way in. I just finished the morning calls and will head to the office. That was at 9:37 a.m. Oh, it takes about an hour to get here. You know what? We'll go live on what's that place? Facebook. We'll jump on Facebook Live on Rob Booker Trader when he gets here, and we'll talk for a few minutes. Okay, everybody, have the greatest weekend ever. If your life is tough or difficult or your trading's been hard, I just want you to know I care about you, and I love you. And I know that sounds weird and creepy, but I don't love you in that way, except for my wife that usually watches. I do love her in that way. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. We'll be back next week. I'll see you then. Probably shouldn't have bought that Dogecoin.